Welcome to Pastor Donza TV. A man and his beautiful wife lived in a small village with their son called Semenyo. Semenyo grew up but doesn't do any hard labor because the parents will not allow him to do so. The parent with their hard labor had a big palm nut farm. They help him got marriage because he is their only child. 6 months later Semenyo lost his father and lost his mother too after 3 years. Semenyo began new life without parent. Semenyo was happy with his wife and 3 kids. After some few years things started getting harder for Semenyo and his family. Semenyo became very poor and hard to feed his family because he can't do any hard work. Semenyo had misunderstanding with his wife and she decided to leave the marriage, leave behind the husband and their 3 kids. Because villagers mocking and give him Kapodanu as name, which means good for nothing, Semenyo always come to sit under a big tree after all the villagers left to their farms. One afternoon under the tree he had a noise. Like someone is coming. He climbed the tree and go to the top in fear of mocking and the name Kapodanu. Here cometh the man and is crippled. After some few minutes of resting the man prays and thanked God for his life and said, look at how the whole village is quiet, it means everybody has gone to farm, how I wish I have legs to walk. And he said to himself, let me continue my journey before night catches me because my journey is far. Semenyo returned home and see his children very hungry. He decided to go see his father's farm. He saw the palm trees grew with fruits. He cut some and bring them home. He decided to prepare gari paste since they had nothing but small gari. After 1 hour and some few minutes he finished cooking a delicious gari paste that sweet the children. The next day he went to the farm again to clear something small since he was not used to farming but had no other option. When clearing he saw a stone that looks like a gold, so he decided to take small piece since he wasn't sure of it. The next day he went to the city to verify if it is a real gold. 1 week later he sent a part of the gold to sell to company that confirmed it was real gold for him. After some years Semenyo aka Kapodanu became a rich man with too much money and many houses and cars. With the permit and the government approval Semenyo became engineer in housing and road construction. He constructed their village roads and many township roads for free. Because of his good heart many people now love him and he got a nickname Kapodanu. Because of the sickness that made his parents not allowed him to do any hard work, he now goes to see a doctor for his regularly checkup. Semenyo built a hospital in the village and give it a name by Kapodanu Hospital. He also built a hotel and give it a name by Kapodanu Hotel. When he saw their village market, he decided to change their marketplace to ultra-modern market and give it by a name Kapodanu Market. People from all parts of the world now come to buy things in Kapodanu Market. The market has so many different places with different things. The village elders visit Semenyo and his family in his mansion to ask him to be their king. Semenyo's daughter and his last born together with some village elders take pictures after the meeting. Semenyo agreed to be the king of the village after he visit one of the oldest men in the village. Semenyo was crowned the king of the village. To accept the fact about his life story and his life journey, Semenyo give his kingship by name King Kapodanu I and ruled over his people with wisdom and happiness. Every weekend is party time with too many different foods in King Kapodanu's palace. King Kapodanu I's ex-wife returned to the village with 1 child in her hand to come and meet the king after her new husband throwed her out of his house, but nobody accept her and run back to her father's house. King Kapodanu I reigned successfully his kingship and became the best ever king in history.